All right, Shalom. Before I start, let me give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Kakarash. Give honors to the elders and apostles, Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations. So I like to Akim wa Aqua, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Another video through the Spirit. All right, now this one, got this one through the Spirit from reading some scriptures in John, and then going to be tying it with, recent events, right? You have this thing that just happened out there in Chicago with those clowns, WFI. And one of the things, being responsible in this truth, you have to understand these heathen, Esau, Edom, although we speak about things spiritually, everything we say, they take it as a literal and a physical threat. They don't perceive things in a spiritual manner. When we tell them that, hey, we're gonna take over, we're gonna be the ruling class, that in their minds means, oh snap, we gonna stand up, build an extremist army, get armed with guns, and that's not what we're talking about. So Jake, when you're dealing with these heathen, literally, all right, you got to know, they're not going to understand anything spiritually, all right, which is why we don't go around trying to. Now, I'm not telling you, you can't tell a heathen their judgment and what's coming. That's not what I'm saying. We all know that. We warn everybody. But these heathen, when you tell them, hey, I'm finna cut you with this scripture, they say, cut me. They gonna bag up and grab the strap. They thinking you gonna pull a knife. Or when you say, we gonna, we gonna take the kingdom, right? In their carnal minds, that translates to immediate violence now. Although we understand Yahushua is coming and he's going to give us the power and all that, that doesn't quantify in their brains at all. All right, so that's why you, Jake, you young bloods are setting a bad example. All right, you young bloods went out there and set a bad example, which ultimately, it's prophecy. The persecution is coming, so it is what it is. But you young bloods, you are not blameless, so you're gonna get your issue. But let's start with this in John 18. Yahushua himself, when he was taken to Pilate, all right, he was, giving him the rundown. Let's see what some of Pilate's responses was. John 18 and 33 says, and Pilate entered into the judgment hall again, and called Yahushua, and said unto him, art thou the king of the Jews? Yahushua answered him, sayest thou this thing of thyself, or did others tell it thee of me? Pilate answered, am I a Jew? Thine own nation and chief priest have delivered thee unto me. What hast thou done? Yahushua answered, my kingdom is not of this world. Let me see. Slakia. At 36. He said, my kingdom is not of this world. Slow down. My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews. But now is my kingdom not from hence. So Yahushua basically said, look, in other words, this is not my time to take over. If it was, me and the elect would take all this, take all this over, and could nobody stand before us. Now, how did that? I'm just keep reading. Verse 37, it says, Pilate therefore said unto him, art thou a king then? Yahushua answered, thou sayest that I am a king. To this end was I born, and for this cause I came into the world, that I should bear witness unto the truth. Everyone that is of the truth heareth my voice. So right there. So Yahushua, he even broke it down what he's talking about. I came here to do the will of my Father. Although I am a king, it's not my time to take this kingly position. But that wasn't, clicking in Pilate's brain. He's sitting there, oh man, this guy is claiming to be the king of the Jews. He's trying to dethrone us and take over, take the seat. Literally, no. Although Yahushua will take the seat literally when he returns, but not at that time. And even though that's why, you read in the scriptures like Matthew 13, Yahushua broke things down to the apostles, right? But when you even break things down to the heathen, they just don't get it. That's why Pilate will go on to say what right here, verse 38. Pilate saith unto him, what is truth? He just explained to you what the truth is. It says, and when he said this, he went out again unto the Jews and saith unto him, I find in him no fault at all. All right, so right there, so he was like, okay, man, whatever. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I'm gonna just let him go. That was his mindset. And this is the spirit that the Romans had back then, and this is the spirit that they still have now. When we say something spiritually, they take it literally. They take it as a literal threat. They're incapable, and even the wicked of our own people, they can't understand. But they're Israelites, so they have, you know what I'm saying? They'll be in the kingdom. They'll be all right. The heathen just can't get it. All right. Go back to John. What is that? 3? Is that 3 and 12? In which he was speaking to some of our wicked people here. Right. John 3 and 12. It says, I have told you earthly things, and ye believe not. How shall ye believe if I tell you heavenly things? All right. That's why the word we focus on preaching to who? The elect. That's why we're not, that guy, Chief Keef Ephraim. For all you know, somebody elect could have walked by. Hey, we're not out there to preach to every single fucking human being, because only the elect is going to get it. That's not our lot, nor is it our job, nor is it needful. Because here it is, you can try to break something down worldly to a motherfucker, and they not going to get it. How much less the true secrets of the kingdom of heaven, right? So the elect is going to find this word regardless, whether it be by the internet or coming past us, at the camp. The elect are going to find the word. So we're not out here. We're not going to be out there putting our lives unnecessarily at risk, because there will come a time when our lives are at risk for this ministry. Don't worry. It's going to come, and everybody's going to know. And we ain't, yeah. Jake want to, okay, Jake, you finna, everybody's finna find out how tough everybody's tough is. All right. But nevertheless, the original point, these heathen, especially and specifically Esau, Edom, they don't have the ability to understand spiritual things. When we say something spiritual, they perceive it carnally. All right. That's why, especially now in the time period that we're in, when you're dealing with these motherfuckers in person, you have to choose your words carefully. Okay. Because they will, I'm about to smash you with this one. You referring to scripture, the fact that you about to drop a mean scripture on them, they thinking you pull a hammer out. And then next thing you know, they shooting at your camp, because you niggas want to be rah-rah boys, right? Because, hey, when you look at them dudes like WFI and them, when you look at their videos, the way they title their videos, hold up, bro. Hold up. I ain't lying. See, look, you can't make this shit up. Look right here. This one is 57, 54, 45. Cuts and leaking wounds. Biblical Christians get swords and thrusts and staves. What else? What else? Things get very bloody for a biblical scholar. Sakari NY/NJ goes to war with WFI at Hell on the Harbor. Hell on the Harbor. Officer Za'a Baya Allah. Watch a debate turn into a bloodbath. Man, they think, hey, okay. You gonna, okay. You niggas want bloodbaths and swords and cuts. Well, you're gonna get that. The E is gonna come rolling through the DMV right there at that little pier. All right. I mean, I used to stay out that way as a kid. Everybody know where that little pier at. They gonna come visit y'all at the pier while y'all playing, talking smack, and they're gonna come take those threats literally. And then you're gonna have a problem on your hands. All right. We're two different groups of people. We speak spiritually. Right, and many of our, even Jake in the Hood, they're slang, our slang. You'll use words, hey, you say, hey, I'm down the street. Really, you're 30 minutes away. You say, hey, how close are you? Hey, man, I'm down the street. I'll be there around the way. Right, that could be. We know what that means. When you say down the street to them, they thinking you coming down the block 2 seconds out. Right. So 1 Corinthians 2 and 14, it says, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of Yahweh, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. Okay, so these people, especially the heathen, they are not spiritually discerned. So right now, in light of recent events, when you out there preaching and prophesying, don't be, oh man, we finna cut you. Yeah, it's about to get bloody. Okay, and and they're gonna interpret that as a threat unto death. Step back, grab the Ruger, right, and knock your camp over. How about that? You know, Jake's so big and bad and tough. Well, the Lord made niggas quick and strong, but He didn't make niggas bulletproof. So we're gonna see, the Lord gonna get that together, and Jake's gonna find out the hard way, like everything, But that was about it. I just wanted to highlight that, these heathen, when we say things spiritually, they understand them carnally. They don't understand the spiritual, nor is it given to them. All right, so I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all like Akim wa Akwath, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Shalom.